Hello, I'm Aios, and welcome back to the Journeyman project, Legacy of Time! Sorry for the long space in between episodes. I was sick. I do not recommend getting bit by an animal. It hurts. For a long time. Atlantis! Let's go! Hi! Also, again, sorry about the audio. I'll do my best. We'll do our best in editing and everything else along that way to make sure it balances out a little bit better. There's no individual audio controls. Hey, Atlantis proper, before it was all destroyed. Look at that, nice.
What an incredible city. Quite a difference from the aquarium we saw on our last visit. Judging from the caldera crescent shape of this island, I would gather that it was once an active volcano. If Agent 3 was right, and this really was Atlantis, then it surpassed even the most fantastic legends of its existence.
I don't know, I've heard some other legends, but yes, no. Yes and no. Looking at the actual legends of what... You remove the magic and the weirdness from Atlantis, the technological advancement of the era, this is a good representation of all that. It's got multiple seawalls, it's got all kinds of interesting society that they're going to go into, and the ideas of an ancient society achieving this measure of grandeur back in the day was phenomenal. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to him. He has something to say. Where's the little... There he is.
The inhabitants of the city were ingenious. See the series of concentric seawalls?
Okay.
It looks like they built a canal and a lock system to control the water level within the city. They've drained out the crater to expose more usable land. But if they're reclaiming land, why did they keep the water level high in the center?
I am just going to let him talk, I guess. Fine, Arthur. Be that way. Is there anything else you have to say? I mean, he's got the little... Let's find out.
Look to the center of the city. That's the intact temple that the Sorolans obliterated into flaky temple dandruff. The layout of the city seems to radiate around it, as if it dominated every aspect of their culture. Sounds like a good place to start.
Sure, let's go that way. We're clomping around. I'm sure that's great. All hail the mighty alien overlord. Hello! Anyone? There will be actual people in this one.
We have a lot of ground to cover, so if you get stuck, we can always time jump to another environment. Don't fret. I'll log the precise coordinates so when you choose to return, we'll appear exactly on the spot where we left.
I love that. It's a much better system than in the previous one where we had to start over from the same place.
Did you notice that one of the sails on this windmill is missing? Well, I did. And I deserve a cookie.
Fine, I'll make some peanut butter cookies. He's so demanding. He's not nearly as demanding as Zan, who wants those breadsticks all the time. Is there not like a way through, like a hatch or something? Alright, I've done a few circles up here. I'm missing something. There was a hatch that Agent 3 climbed out of for the cutscene. So there's... Oh, I'm standing right on top of it. Never mind. Don't mind me. Never mind.
That door might be a trap. Door.
At least he doesn't know how much of an idiot I was going around in circles. Looky there, there's even a ladder. I was about to suggest we had to time travel somewhere else and come back, so yeah. We'll just edit that part out completely. Ooh, gears. Also, you had something to say? You had something to say. Here? Here.
The gears of progress. Look at how they turn. The gears of Gage's mind. Smell them as they burn. See, a little poetry.
Yeah. A little accurate, actually. Arthur, stay out of my head. I got a Zan for that. I'll take those. Did you have something to say? Oh, it's too late now. I don't know. I thought I saw an icon. We can investigate. Right, it's been a long time. Right, that thing. Not touching it. There we go. Gears. 05. October 5th, 1262 BC, Mediterranean Sea. This is a large pair of meshing copper gears. Copper, huh? Alright, taking note. What is this? Can we turn it?
Gage, those gears look like they belong with the pegs in the floor.
Yes, but why were they removed in the first place? Okay, thank you, Arthur. Appreciate that. Also, I really do appreciate that. As I stated last time, you have a much better view than I do. It's stretched on this screen and compressed on that one. Old graphics. I think that's it for this. Maybe go around to the other side and then we can turn that. Yeah, that looks about right.
Igor, pull the first lever.
Yes, master.
Oh, you have more to say.
I need a lever that won't drive me crazy.
If that's a song, I don't know it. Oh, we're gonna repair the windmill, right?
Few more turns, Gage. Heave! What? I think this lever controls a clutch mechanism for the windmill. When you pull the lever, those snail-shaped wheels lift that toothed cylinder up the shaft and meshing it from that wooden gear on the floor. I'd say it's disengaging the sail assembly from the main drive shaft so the sails spin freely. Oh, I guess you didn't get that issue of Popular Windmills.
No. No, I don't think I was subscribed at the time.
Another trapdoor.
Definitely now.
Looks like the only exit. Unless you want to jump out the window.
Maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and get that broken sail around. Hopefully no one notices that we're doing this. As I said, there are people here. No, it's not here yet. One more time? If I counted right. I went around in circles. Yeah, there it is.
There's the broken windmill spar. Now that we have it aligned, we should be able to walk out onto it.
Yeah. Just so I don't have to repeat that, and it is an old game, file save. Oh, right, it's old Windows. There. Okay. What's down here? I mean, there has to be a reason why we have to go out there.
I want you to watch the spiraling staircase. You're getting sleepy. Now repeat after me. Arthur is always right. I owe it all to Arthur. Gage is a chicken.
Gage, we already know
I
it's
can
chicken.
fly.
I can fly? I can fly. Jump! He didn't think that one through, did he? Wow, this place looks a lot better when it's not in ruin. Okay, so there's a rope there, I see. Didn't we need that, though? I think we took that before.
Whoa, stop, Gage. That must be the keeper of the windmill. Since you don't have any
Yeah.
Atlantean guises in your chameleon database, it might be wise to meet him later. Let's
Okay.
find another way around.
Okay.
Okay, our mission is to find this legacy, right?
Yes.
Let's start making our way toward that central temple. Since the windmill keeper is down below, our exit options are limited, but I'm sure you'll come up with something.
Apparently we were working for that, or towards that, all along. I was hoping that we could scan him. Oh, maybe we can. No. Well, maybe we can scan him later. We'll get our first chameleon disguise later on, somewhere. It'll be fun. We'll appropriate someone's identity, rack up all of their credit cards, and ruin their reputation. It'll be a eventful Friday night. Oh, fine. What do you have to say?
While on the roof, I saw that one of the sails was missing. If we start the windmill and align the broken sail with the window in this room, you can use it to walk to that nearby wall outside. Well, it's a long shot, but
Nearby wall?
you're a man of action and unbridled machismo.
Only in this game. I mean, we kind of had that before, but it was not Space Marine, Time Marine.
I'm not fond of proposing dangerous plans, but if you
Yes,
turned
he
around
is.
and pulled the lever, the clutch would disengage and the windmill would turn. Then the blade would carry us close enough to jump onto the wall. I take what I said back. I love proposing dangerous plans.
There we go. So, is it while we're on the thing it'll start turning? Oh. Yeah. And he automatically jumps off. Thank you, old game.
The first description of Atlantis in literature was from Plato in a series of discussions from his works Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a utopia that existed somewhere in the Western Ocean. It was never known whether Plato was actually describing the fabled lost continent or fabricating an elaborate concept to help prove an argument, as he was known to do. We shouldn't stand here for too long. From up here, we're likely to be seen. Oh, hi down there. Who, us? Just a couple of windmill repairmen doing their job.
Yep. Yep.
Gage, quick, show 'em your butt crack. Anyway, we should find a guise quickly before we really are spotted.
We are not plumbers. Windmill repairmen. Get it right.
Go on, Gage. Take a flying leap.
He really wants us to jump. I don't know why.
There's not much action up here. My friends would faint if they heard me say this, but let's get down to those docks. I feel so cheap.
I don't get it. I'm really glad wearing this suit, in addition to being Space Marine heavy, that this did not break. You had something else there.
Remember, don't look down. I told you not to look down.
You're
now
right.
you better use the umbrella.
I have an umbrella. I forgot to pick up the umbrella. Can we go back? We cannot go back. Okay. Well, forward's the only way forward. No one sees this green alien chameleon man just wandering around in a very popular old city. No? Okay. Just checking. I don't know where I'm going. I have the general idea, of course, but it's been a long time. Hey, what do you have to say?
The writings on the sail on the back of that docked boat tell
Egyptian.
me it's Egyptian. Let's see, I think it reads, "My other ship is a barge?"
It could be. I mean, humans haven't changed much in 2,000 years. It literally could be. How do we get over there? Do we go along this and then down? I think I'm at an end point here. Let's go back. Okay. No, don't want to go forward. Yes, there we go. Okay. Adventure. Wood was much stronger back in the day. We'll give it that. Can we go down? No? Alright, we'll go forward. Can we go forward? No. Alright. Oh, we can go down, just weirdly. No one sees this. Never mind, there was a ladder. We're good. Why don't we see rope ladders like this? What is the structural weakness of this nowadays?
Avast, ye landlubbers. Ye face Arthur the Terrible and Blackwood the mildly terrible, but still writes his mom. Strike ye colors and prepare to be bonded.
There
Don't
we-
mind me, I'm feeling particularly naughty today.
Okay. I like Arthur. So, again, that fits with the old Gage. This is Space Marine Gage, though. It doesn't quite fit with the humor anymore.
Lovey, what kind of cruise ship is this?
It's only for a
No
3-hour
skipper,
tour.
no Marianne, no professor? Probably no shuffleboard or holes in the hull. I'm leaving.
Ugh, fine. I suppose that's the right way to go anyway. How do we get over there? I was heading for the docks. Oh, this way. No going that way. Okay.
Captain's log, star date 1262 BC. On a routine expedition, we've stumbled upon a strange Atlantean vessel with no crew. I'm hoping to rescue a naive alien mermaid shackled within the brig of this ship.
Promises, promises.
Hey, I'm always good for a gaff.
Is that what that's called? It might be.
What's a gaff, you ask?
According to the Book of Webster, chapter 5, verse 4, a spear or pole topped with a curved hook.
In my dictionary, it's a useful thing to have in one's inventory.
Okay. We'll take the gaff. Is that actually what it's called? Sorry, don't ask me why the inventory wouldn't come up. There are little tiny bugs. Yeah, gaff. Not touching, not touching. Stop. The stuff in the background is moving. So because the video is constantly updating, I'm going to have to find a stable screen to take a look at the item. Which means getting off the boat. Well, look at that. We can get off the boat right here. Yay! So now, assuming I press the right buttons, we can go like this, and I don't move the mouse, we can take a look at it. Gaff! It's the same day. That was the day that we found it. October 5th! Oh, 4 more days. It'll be my birthday. This wooden pole is topped with a curved hook and has a reach of nearly 10 feet. Oh, great! What was that? Someone's a blind beggar? Oh, right. A blind beggar.
Coins for a blind beggar.
Okay. No information. We can't, like, get a little information or anything. We should be able to talk to him as is, because he can't see us.
Coins
FMV.
for a blind beggar. A few coins for a blind old beggar.
I'd love to, but I don't have any.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Nasty weather? That's strange. Even a cautious weatherman would tell you that today is a parasailing day. I'm sorry, I would have to disagree.
Really? I could have sworn I felt a star moving in. Well then, in that case, I think I'll stay here and get some rest.
Odd. I think all Atlanteans are odd. That's my first encounter with an Atlantean, and first impressions mean everything, so therefore all Atlanteans are odd. Oh, what? There. A pot.
That tower structure by the docks could be a loading crane. The ball of rocks probably acts as the counterweight to lift things. With that big of a crane, they would be able to load waiting ships with massive cargoes, or important passengers like Marlon Brando.
Okay.
Some references might be slightly dated.
Crunchy. Oh, we shouldn't be walking around as we are. There. Now we have the guise of the blind beggar, and all the good and bad that goes with that. But also means that no one's going to instantly, you know, try to kill us. Necessarily. He may have enemies.
Those large earthenware containers strewn about the docks are called pithoi. Bronze Age Mediterranean cultures used them to hold liquids like oil and wine. When full, they would be incredibly heavy, which is why I assume they have the loading crane. And when you need a crane to unload your booze, it's time to admit you have a problem.
Yeah. We don't have this in the current age. Let's grab a hold and time travel back. The whole place is going to be destroyed. It's not going to cause an issue. Just want to point that out.
Many huge terracotta pots like those pithoi were uncovered in the excavation of Knossos, the Minoan capital on Crete. Many of them ranged up to 9 feet tall and 6 feet in diameter. It's amazing they could turn pots that large, let alone fire them. All those handles were to distribute the weight over multiple ropes when they moved them.
And the handles didn't break off. That's a common problem I have with coffee cups that are handmade. Ceramic coffee cups, yeah. At least modern ones they break off. Up? Up? Really? Well, why not? Let's go up. It's a possibility. Let's do it. I mean, we're a blind beggar climbing a rope ladder on the side of something, a crane. This isn't going to be suspicious at all. We couldn't go forward before for some reason. It said we couldn't go any further. I don't know what we're supposed to be looking at here. Maybe it's just a loading screen? Could be that too. Full 3D environment. I love this. Does it just lead us back up? I don't think we can go and hop back on to that and get to the lighthouse. We should be able to do something to get back there, though. Okay, so according to Arthur, we had only the two options. Climbing down the crane or climbing down the ship. Didn't know climbing down the crane was an option to begin with. But alright. We're now a blind beggar on an Egyptian ship. This will be great. Maybe we can go further forward now because we have a disguise. Looks like it. Which means there'll be someone here for us to talk to. And doesn't that look great? We own the image of you now. We are you. We claim all responsibility and... No responsibility. We claim all profit. Yes.
Yes?
A few coins.
A few coins for a blind old beggar?
Oh, right. Right, coins. Is there not something you wish to say?
Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course. Where are my manners? Thank you, friend.
No, that's not... That is to say... They are not whom I was expecting.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for you.
I must go now.
Very well, then.
So grumpy. He has a few more coins.
He's a cagey fellow, but I guess being locked up will do that. Still, he seems to be waiting for someone in particular.
By cagey, do you mean trapped and chained? He definitely seems chained. Can't get by that chain. If you can't tell, which, you know, back in the day I could tell as well, there is something to do with the weather. And we'll have to figure out what that is as we go along. Arthur will have a wonderful explanation as to all of that. I guess we leave the ship. I mean, we can go back and ask for more coins, but it won't really help. We should take a look at the coin. Let me move that. There we go. Nice. Coins. A sizable cache. Ooh, of Atlantean copper coins. The inscription on each coin reads, 10 dramoy.
Coins, for a blind beggar.
Yes, of course. How do we get over there? Probably by talking to him. We now have a coin, so yeah. Let me save just in case. You don't hand away money until you know until you're certain that you have to hand away money. There.
Coins, for a blind beggar.
Yeah. We never risk money.
A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Give coin.
Thank you, friend. Looks like nasty weather.
He says it again.
It would seem so, yes.
Well, then, perhaps you had better move indoors. You would not want to be caught in the rain.
Okay, well that led us absolutely nowhere, and we got to keep coin. I'm happy about that. We got a nice coin. You know, honestly, the chained individual was not the person I was expecting. I was expecting someone else. So, apparently I forgot this step. That's fine.
I'm fairly certain that the dock ship is of Egyptian make.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be doing here so far from home?
Probably something to do with the chained individual. It's a slave thing. Look, the ancient world was very much about enslaving everyone. So... he's the captain of the ship. Well, we can't go and talk to him as who we are, and talking to him as the beggar isn't going to help, as far as I know. So we need to find something somewhere else. The beggar isn't chained. We'll stay with him for now. This way. What else do we have? Items on the screen.
Look at that cloth. This ship must have been hauling silk among other cargo.
Cool.
Silk! How exquisite! Even though you're more of a summer, I think it would complement your jumpsuit perfectly.
I thought it was a winter. Alright. Silk scarf. Oh. Right, we're on board the ship. Valuable piece of silk cloth that is undoubtedly exported by the master weavers of Asia. There we go. Sorry about that. My tendency to speak very fast came in handy for once. So, what else? We could come back here. I may not have exactly what I need. Oh, other ship. Other ship. And forward. Just a minute. Let's get on some solid ground. Just because the screen can stop shaking. That's great. I was getting a little seasick. Oh, I think I climbed rather than exploring off to the side. There we go. Music to bring us where we need to be.
It almost looks like he's waiting for a passenger. Maybe the guy is some sort of ferryman. If so, he must know the lay of
Taxi.
the land.
Lay of the water.
A boat would take us pretty far in this one seahorse town. Maybe we should ask him to take us somewhere.
Captain? Because then we can talk to him and not be having to act like we're blind, maybe? Down? Down the steps. Old game.
Oh,
Hi.
where can I take you?
Very interesting and nice earrings, I guess. I say I guess like this because they look better up close. Never mind, your screen's fine. The windmill.
The windmill.
That will be 10 dromoi.
Here you go. Why is he laughing? Because he just fleeced us. It was probably
I am
only
Kashan,
5.
but everyone calls me Kashi. You must be the captain of the boat they captured just this morning.
Ah.
I know how you feel. I am a victim too. The Atlanteans captured anyone that passes by. Now the Atlanteans have kept their city secret for over 1,000 years. Whenever a ship passes too close, they capture it and they force the crew to live here as second-class citizens. No one is allowed to leave. The rules are very strict.
Cool.
Okay, this is it. Have a good day now.
Okay. So what we learned from him, despite the weirdness there, I believe, I may be incorrect, that in the original, it's not original, it's not anything like that, on my original system back on Windows 95, 98, that when he started talking, it had a little sequence as we got at the end there, and it lined up fairly decently. Otherwise, my memory may be just colouring it and such. But we got the message. If you're captured by the Atlanteans, you are forced to remain within Atlantis, and you are beholden to them and a second-class citizen, below actual Atlanteans. Cool. Wow, this place was utterly destroyed before. Especially back in the... he'll probably say something similar.
Although Atlantis is often thought of as a Greek civilization, there were many anthropologists who believed that Atlantis actually was derived from the Minoan civilization. Judging by their architecture, I think their guess was right.
Cool. Which gives you enough information based on reality that there was some dispute and such back in the day, and that the two civilizations were different. He'll probably point out some differences later on. He does that. Where are we? Windmill? Windmill! A windmill is bigger than I thought it was, if I remember correctly. I love this. Just the old design, 3D models and such. I'm a big fan of Myst as well.
I hate to make aesthetic criticisms in other people's homes, but this rug looks like a beaver exploded.
Yes, it does.
This looks like it should be on Shatner's head. Or it could have been on Ernest Borgnine's back.
I think we should back away.
Nice flat puppy. No real animals were harmed to create this computer-generated rug. If meat is murder, then that rug is at least a severe beating. Ch-ch-ch-chee up, Lord. Gage, slowly reach for the shears. No sudden movements, it looks hungry.
There's a lot of these.
How many human beards had to die to make that rug? The ferocious wig creature from the planet Weave waited patiently, hungrily on the ground, biding its time for its favorite unsuspecting meal, a scrumptious time travel agent. That rug looks like a... Oh, forget this. If you can think of a funny line, please write to Presto Studios, care of everyone involved, but no one who cares.
Is that a shower? Who knows? I think we can actually take another... Oh, it might be... It might actually be a shower. I doubt an old civilization like that would have an indoor bathroom. Hi there. We claim your soul. Anything else? Goodies? Goody. No, that's, that. That looks like a trapdoor to me. Or it has some other function to do with the windmill. Yeah, because there's more around. Never mind.
Looks like nasty weather.
Gage, he said it looks like nasty weather too. Unless
No,
the
he
neighborhood
didn't.
calls the
There was
same
no two.
psychic weather advisor, something definitely smells fishy in Atlantis. And it's not the tide.
Then it's the docks and they have to fish out? What are you trying to say?
Well, if you insist.
Storms can appear from nowhere this time of year.
Well, when in Atlantis, do as the Atlanteans do, I suppose. And just for kicks, I'll add looks like nasty weather to your dialogue repertoire as a greeting.
Okay, great. Great. What do we do more? We could try talking to him and say that. And see what he says to respond. Sure, it's an old game.
Still looks like nasty weather.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Yeah.
It looks nice enough to me.
Perhaps, but the windmill keeper must be prepared for the worst.
That's actually very true. Because you're going to have it free-flowing or locked up depending on the weather. You wouldn't... you'd hate to have a storm arise and then it just spins out of control. The sails go nuts. You end up with torn sails. We can tie it to him. That might work. He might not know anything though. He's the taxi. He's an information source with a fantastic flute playing ability. He's not playing the flute. Play the flute.
Ah, so where shall I take you now, huh?
Temple? Temple.
The temple.
That'll be 10 dramoy, please.
Yeah, here. We got a bunch of them. We stole them. Kind of. We stole them from ourselves. Sure, that's the way it works. Captain to captain.
Do not lose hope, huh? You are not alone. Many of the non-natives refuse to live as captives. They have formed an underground resistance group and are planning to escape the island. Last I heard, they were almost ready. They will probably contact you soon if they have not already. Hey, do not tell anyone what I have told you.
Okay, cool.
All right, we've arrived. Thank you for your business, eh?
No problem. How can I get coins from you? I mean, you're racking up all the money right now, and I don't know how many more I have left. Probably infinite because it's a computer game, but I would like to get paid. It's the object of every video game. Oh, hello. We're now a soldier. Hi.
No second-class citizens in the temple.
Oh, Grumpy McGrums.
So, why aren't second-class citizens allowed in?
By decree of the Templars.
Someone's a mall cop and he doesn't want to deal with anyone today.
Gage, you like movies about gladiators?
Not really, to be honest.
So, why aren't second-class citizens allowed in?
By decree of the Templars.
Just checking.
Who is allowed into the temple?
Only native Atlantean citizens making deliveries or possessing a gold temple medallion may enter.
Okay. What deliveries? Yes, what do we need to deliver?
What kind of things get delivered to the temple?
Gold? Jewels?
Anything the Templars have need of.
Jewels.
Today, deliveries are expected from the olive oil and potter's shops.
Olive oil? I mean, we could make a very crummy pot. That will work too.
What medallion?
A gold medallion bearing the seal of the temple. How do you expect to gain entry without one?
Apparently we need the medallion because that's the game saying we need a medallion. But alright. Yes.
This guard is protecting a lock. Sort of a water elevator for boats, so they can get from one level of the canals to the next. It looks like we need to use this one to get up to the reservoir around the temple.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go to the olive oil shop and see what kind of deliveries are going into the temple.
Of
There
course.
might be something there that could help us get by the guard.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, then it would seem that I'm not going to the temple.
At all.
Good day.
I've worked your job. Gate guard. It sucks. It's very boring. This is basically what you do all day, and then on a rare occasion, you basically do, what, 2-3 hours of work? And you just wait around for those hours to come around. Those walk-arounds, those inspections, those things like that. It is mind-numbing. I feel sorry for him.
He barred you from entering because you were a second-class citizen. Sounds like the city has set up some sort of rigid caste system. Maybe you could imitate the guise of another person a few rungs higher on the social ladder and find a way around the lock guard.
Like him? But it won't work. We can't talk to the person as the
Where's
same
your
individual.
modesty? You can't change your clothes in front of a stranger.
I have no modesty. I'm a YouTuber. He's got the back turned to us. I don't know that he will count. Either way, he doesn't have a delivery. Might be better for us to be the soldier.
Oh, sorry. I'm waiting for someone. Please find another ferry.
Okay then, we're going to go back to the captain.
The ferryman is waiting for the customer he took into the temple. Change back into that guise and speak to the ferryman again.
So this isn't a place that we can just be. We have to go as the individual that started the journey.
Oh, so where are we off to this time?
You just know I'm going to go everywhere and want to make money. I see your scam. I like it. We're going to go to the oil vendor. You said the oil vendor, right?
The olive oil vendor's shop.
Yes.
That will be 10 dramoy.
How much money do we have? We're up to what, 30 now? It's only 3 coins though, isn't it? He seems very, very happy.
You know, in Nubia, we lived on the Great Nile, and we had a saying. The river floods so that life may begin anew. Because sometimes life has a plan all its own, and there's nothing you can do. So you might as well make the best of it. Besides, life is not so bad here. Most of the people are friendly. I have a roof over my head and food on the table. The resistance offered me a chance to leave, but I decided to stay. No, this is my home now.
I like this guy. I've gave him lemons, he made lemonade. It added sugar to it too. He loves it.
Here it is. Up, hey, take care of now, huh?
Yeah, that means we can be someone else if we want to go and go other places. Probably... We're okay now? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Soldier. Because we're going to go ask about the stuff for the temple, right? So let's represent the temple. Nothing, Arthur? Really? I'm assuming this is where we need to be. No comments. Inside. Love the artwork. Oh.
Minoan artists were renowned in their day for their unique skill. They rejected the notion of rigid geometry in their work, creating beautiful art pieces that emphasized natural scenes.
Again, historic facts mixed in with all this.
Minoan women enjoyed many privileges that were not extended in other civilizations of this time period. Adult women of Minoa were known to be endowed with wealth, title, and huge tracts of land.
Okay. This way. I just noticed that this is not the olive oil vendor. I think we found the potter. Yes.
That's Mr. Atlantean 1281 BC. Still looking good, champ.
Okay, like Mr. Universe? Sure.
My, he has a big pot. This must be the craftsman responsible for all those monstrous pithoi around the city.
Yeah, how do you make the one that's 9 feet tall? And how do you fire it? That's the one interesting thing I want to know. How do you fire a 9-foot tall pot? Anyway, hi.
I'm sorry. I am much too busy for customers today. Perhaps if it is not a problem, you could come back in a couple of days?
I'm sure that'll be fine. It's not like the city's going anywhere.
Why are you so busy?
Oh, I have yet a dozen pots to fire before the Kalos Kalire celebration. Oh, it is unfair. Oh, the festival is finally here, and I am missing it because I have to make the wine amphore.
Why didn't you do this beforehand?
Kalos Kalire?
The final day of the festival? The great battle? Honestly, I am much too busy. Maybe you should come back in a couple of days.
Oh. Who do we talk to that wants to talk?
What's in the kiln?
My pots. If I do not watch them carefully, they could crack. And if that happens, I will never make it to the festival. Oh, if only my sister would finish making the olive oil.
Ah, okay, so we are in the right place, just sort of not.
You have a sister?
Yes, she makes olive oil. Her shop is next door.
Since this was in a dialogue tree, why reiterate that she makes olive oil? But alright.
It looks like you've got a lot to do. I'll just be on my way.
Things will be back to normal in 2 days, I promise.
Okay. Well, at least he's still accepting customers. Kinda, sorta. Yes?
Normally, Gage, I would tell you not to touch anything while you're in a store.
Oh.
But you're older now. Go ahead, play with the machine.
Yay. Play-Doh! I'm not sure I want to touch that. It was very brown and icky.
Yes, Mike, it's Amazing Discoveries, and this week we're showing you the amazing Play-Doh Poster Press. It twists, it squeezes. Order now and you can make a spinach pasta, an artichoke pasta, or how about a nice linguine terracotta?
Spinach might be fun. No, I can't get a second one? Alright, fine. What is this anyway? Raw clay. Whoa! Stop it. Stop. I'm not sure why. There must be something on screen that is updating. Look at the wall. Now, read this. Composed of water and a mixture of common elements, this lump of clay can be easily sculpted and shaped. I wonder into what? It's a very interesting shape it has. I'm going to see if we can poke around just a little bit more, and then we'll go visit the sister. This way. This way. This way. We can't go that way? Is he blocking us? Alright, fine. We are going to go visit the sister. Where is the sister? This will take a moment. The walking animation cannot be sped up. Still, you get to appreciate all the hard work everyone did. Yes.
Those are black olives basking in the sun. Mediterranean cultures like the Minoans were able to cultivate their rocky fields to grow olive trees, creating a lucrative olive oil trade. From the amount here, I'd say that olives were one of the chief exports of Atlantis.
Alright. I kind of want a pizza now. Isn't that weird?
Well, there's me olive oil.
Looks like it's bottle your own here.
Oh, can we? All we need is a container. And there just happens to be a clay maker right next door making pots.
You could scoop some olive oil into a container.
I could. I don't have a container. Are you going to provide? No? Alright, well, fine. You provided the idea. Your name go on it, and then you'll get all the blame when things go wrong. Alright. She should be just inside. Yes. Your soul is mine.
Those vases have some sort of imprint on the front. They could represent the contents or who they belong to. The double axe was the holiest symbol to the Minoans. Religious axes were used by priests to kill sacrificial bulls for their beloved earth goddess.
Remember, things like that is more than likely based upon actual history and fact. So, I'm just going to assume. I know similar shapes. Yes.
Now, the guard is looking for a gold medallion. Our next project for Arts and Crafts Day, kids, will be to make our fake medallion look gold.
Oh, boy, I can't. There's so much mixing of orange and yellow and reddish.
I haven't seen any gold around here. We might have to look elsewhere, maybe even another time zone.
Yeah, I know where to get it in at least one other place, for sure.
Atlantis was more of a
think there's
copper
two.
than a gold. But El Dorado, heck, they called it the Lost City of Gold. Sounds like a great place to pan for gold to me.
Mm-hmm, I remember. I very specifically remember that one. I think that's it. For conversation, for Arthur. Let's go ahead and have a conversation.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm surprised to see an Atlantean who is not at the festival. Well, my
Jacob.
brother and I aren't, only because we have too much work to do before the Kalos Kalir celebration tomorrow.
They have wonderful earrings in this show.
Might I know your brother?
Perhaps. He is Telos, the potter, next door. I must warn you, he is grumpy because he has too much work to go to the festival. I think sometimes he forgets that sacrifice is the purest form of homage.
If you say so.
So why is everyone making such a fuss about the Kalos Kalire?
Shame on you. You were born here, you know its significance.
Was I? Okay, we have to talk to her about that with someone else's guys.
I'm busy, eh? What could be so important that it can't be put off?
I have got to fill all these amphorae before the celebration, and then we must deliver them. It takes 2 of us to lift one. But, of course, it is only a small measure of my devotion. The Earth Mother's blessings can never be repaid.
Okay then, where to?
Where are you delivering them to?
Some will go to residences and some will go to the temple, but most we will bring to the Colosseum. If you look closely, you will see they are stamped with the seals of their owners, so we know where to deliver them to.
Okay, that's very helpful. Which seal goes where?
Well, I should leave you to your work.
Earth Mother's blessings.
Of course. Can we meet her? Big fan of Mother Nature. Similar idea? I don't know why the headband zoom in there was so prominent, but they decided that they needed to keep filming for the headband. Let's go ahead and shift to someone else. We know he doesn't belong, so we should be able to ask about the thing. Hi! It was like 10 minutes between me and the last guy. Really, I promise. You've been working very hard.
Oh, forgive me. I wasn't expecting any customers today. I just assumed everybody would be at the festival or preparing for the Kalos Kalir. It is easy to forget that not everyone on the island shares our beliefs.
Ooh, she seems a bit guarded. Festival? What festival?
So, what happens at the festival?
The festival is a 5-day celebration ending with the Kalos Kalir. It only happens twice in a lifetime, so everybody participates. There is always much food and wine, beautiful music, dancing, and entertainment of all kinds. It's really quite a party. But still, the thought that we would be better served by a more reverent observance lingers in my mind.
Oh, go and have fun. Seriously, humans.
If you don't mind my asking, what is the Kalos Kalire?
Well, I suppose I can tell you a little bit about the Great Battle. You see, it is our belief that the Earth Mother's children await to possess her healing powers as their birthright. Tomorrow, when she reveals the source of her powers, the Galeth, they will lock together in a battle of greed that could destroy themselves and their mother altogether. This battle is called the Kalos Kalir.
Yes.
Gage, ask if she might be interested in a Pisces with a rippling disembody and a very sexy voice. Oh, like you would have a chance, Gage.
Libra, by the way. Thank you. Moving on.
The
Children.
Earth Mother's children?
Arthur.
The sun and the moon. Each is so certain that the Galeth belongs to himself alone that they jealously chase each other through the sky day and night, but they only come together once in a great many years.
Okay, so she's referring to an eclipse. I think everyone's gotten that. We all know the eclipse is going to happen, and oddly enough, there is going to be a great battle. And what she's also referring to, because they do kind of, in a way, know what's going on. Is that really a spoiler? Kind of, but not really. They kind of know what's going on. They're also referring to the two races battling over this artifact, whatever it is.
Where will the Earth Mother reveal the Galeth?
In the temple, it will flow up out of the earth on a column of water, and as the water flows over the Galeth, it will become imbued with healing powers and refill the reservoir. At least, that is how the Templars have told us it happens. They're the only ones allowed to witness the miracle.
Okay, limitation. We need to find a disguise that allows us to get into the temple.
Who are the Templars?
One of them.
They are the priests. Some say the Earth Mother gave them the secret of eternal life. But who would know? They almost never leave the temple. Only once have I ever seen one of them.
No spoiler? No spoiler, not yet.
Does the healing water really work?
Oh, yes. But non-natives are not allowed in the temple.
Cool. Well, we have your disguise, so it's all fine. How does the battle end?
How does the battle end?
If the battle ends peacefully, the Earth Mother retains the Galeth, and the people of Atlantis enjoy many more years of life and good health. If not, the Earth Mother perishes, and Atlantis along with her. But we have been here longer than anyone can remember, and we have seen many Kalos Kalirs.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Why do you celebrate the Kalos Kalire?
Oh, there are many reasons, really.
It's a party.
But most see the Kalos Kalir as an excuse to live life to its fullest before the end comes.
Like life in general. Every day. Celebrate. You're alive.
Well, I should leave you to your work.
Earth Mother's blessings.
Again with the headband. We have no idea why it's so important. We never find out. That sounds squishy. So, what do we got? We have the brother. I love a good sibling dynamic. Hi. Yeah, it's been another 10-15 minutes. You're really working hard. You have no idea how much time has passed.
What are you doing here?
Can you watch the pots
I thought you wanted to go to the festival. How do you expect to find the time if you do not finish your work?
I finished. I promise.
The last of my amphorae are in the kiln.
I promise.
Well, should you not be watching them then?
No, I want you to watch them.
Can you watch them for me?
Sorry, Telos. I do not have the time.
Are you busy, really? Because I want you to watch them for
Are
me.
you busy?
He's a big baby.
Look around. All these amphorae must be filled before tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Bye.
Okay, I'll just go back to my shop then.
Maybe I can help you a little later, Telos.
Oh. She's a good woman. It's a shame that she's going to be blasted by a space laser. I'm stuck. There we go. You even saw that. Well, I don't know if you saw it or not. My screen had a whole line of stuff going on there. Okay. So, we're going to trick them. What? It's a video game. We're fine. Besides, they have one day left. Let's send them on their way to have fun. Also, this happened a long time ago. There's nothing we can do about it. Is that right? No. I got distracted by my phone. It lit up and I have no idea what it's about. There. Hi there.
Could just be me, but I'm having trouble seeing the family resemblance between the potter and the olive oil vendor. Which one do you think looks like the mailman?
I think he does.
Tira, have you already finished making the olive oil? Oh, I envy you. I still have a dozen pots left in the kiln. They will not be ready for at least 3 hours. Meanwhile, I am stuck here with nothing to do but to wait and watch.
Puppy dog. What? Do you have somewhere to go?
Stuck here? Is there somewhere that you need to go?
That is not funny. You know how I've been looking forward to the festival, and tomorrow is the last day.
Oh, why didn't you do the work ahead of time if you were looking forward to it? Alright, I'll watch the pots.
Okay, I can take a hint. Go ahead, I'll watch the M4A.
Truly? Oh, thank you, Tira. Remember to turn them so that they do not crack.
Quick, let's follow him. Oh, and now we get background music. Cool. We didn't succeed at anything, but apparently we did. I don't know how that works. I was just kidding. Get back
Looks
here.
like Potter already left with his own boat to the festival.
I was only joking. I'm not taking any responsibility here. Everything is being destroyed in 24 hours. I do not want to be responsible for pots. I guess the music is just inside the pot place. There's so much pot, we're hearing music. We promised. There we go. We turned it. It's fine. What else do we have to see? Oh, we have a pot. Oh, yes.
You might as well take the containers. You've stolen everything else.
I'll take this one. Oh, I get a couple of them. Anything else? Oh. Everything's being destroyed. Can I loot the place? Fine.
That oven looks interesting. Go poke your head inside and see if anything's cooking.
Okay. You're not gonna kick me in, are you? I heard a story about that once. The poor old lady.
That smells like breakfast.
Really? Yes, I'm going into the giant oven. Everything's fine. Oh, molten lava. No, it's actually just coals. I think you can kind of tell that over there. And that is vents on the leading outward? Possibly.
Now, not to be too picky, but the guard said that he required a gold medallion. It could work, but if it doesn't, you should start practicing making clay license plates.
Okay, let's make the medallion.
A Betty Crocker you're not, but you have to realize that the clay won't cook until you turn the wheel and rotate the Lazy Susan.
Is that actually what this is called now? Poor Susan. She'll forever be lazy. That is actually what it's called in a... it's very loud on my end. It's actually what it's called in cabinets and cupboards that especially go for the corners and stuff. You put in a Lazy Susan and you can turn the whole thing and get access to circular shelves.
If I knew you were coming, I would bake a cake and learn to sing. Stop me, Gage.
Keep on going. We've hit record. Everything's fine. We're not going to get 1 million views for the most dreadful performance ever. Someone else already has that. I think we only had to turn it once, but just in case. There we go. And then this, through the magic of computer games, is now cooked. Raw clay with a seal. No. What do I do wrong? Okay. We are going to go use the lighthouse keeper, and we're going to go back and we're going to talk to people about what weather it is. Apparently it's a thing.
What is your destination, huh?
We are going back to the docks.
The dock.
I can take you there for 10 dramoy.
Okay. 1 coin. Okay. I suppose we can also use the pot to fill up with olive oil and try to gain access to the temple. That might also work. I didn't think of that before. I was instantly focused on the medallion.
Okay, then now. Be careful getting out of the boat.
Very careful. He's so nice. Were all people as nice as him? I mean, then we wouldn't have the stories and such that we have, because stories are driven by conflict. But still, it'd be very nice if the world were more like him and much more kind and courteous. We're going to work our way around to whom? To the beggar. And we're going to talk to the beggar about the weather, right?
Methinks our friend doth forecast too much. It sounds like he's more interested in how we respond to his weather prediction than about the weather itself. I think he's trying to tell us something, but very subtly. The only thing I can suggest at this point is to wander about and see if any of the other locals know more about this impending nastiness.
Okay, so it's not him. We're going to have to access the individual over here, the captain. We're going to have to talk to the captain as someone else and ask about the weather that way. There's quite a bit of overlap. It's very specific when you need an individual, and otherwise you can talk to them as whatever, and generally speaking, get the same kind of responses. So, in other words, the lighthouse keeper...
You can't change your chameleon guys directly in front of someone.
Why not? He's looking that way.
Amun! We thought you lost at sea. But now I see the truth with mine own eyes. Your ship was captured, just as mine has been, yes?
Okay.
I think the beggar is who he's expecting. We just haven't given him proof that we're the right beggar. It seemed like he was waiting for us to say something. Or maybe he was just expecting something in return for the coins. I've heard it gets pretty lonely out at sea.
Moving on. Captured?
How were you captured?
We're returning to Egypt with a full load of silk when my gaze fell upon this god-forsaken island. We sailed close for a better look, and by the time we saw the warships, all chance of escape was lost.
So he had his cargo as well appropriated.
Looks like nasty weather.
I've been instructed not to speak to anyone but my contact.
Grumpy McGrumps.
Well, they'll probably be back to release you soon. I must return to my windmill. We'll talk later.
Until then, I'm on.
Sorry, friend. I wasn't the person who you needed me to be. That is great. We found out more information. Which one is it? The beggar. Hi there. There's actually a whole group of people just standing beyond over there. You can't see them, but hi. How's the weather?
What now?
Looks like nasty weather.
Yes. It may even rain. So you are my contact then?
No.
Were it not for these bonds, I would have been able to meet you as planned.
Okay,
I have
that's
spoken
good for
to
us.
a member of my crew. He will be coming to free me later. Once I am released, I will seek you out.
I think I'm starting to pierce through the dark storm clouds of deceit. It looks like we've stumbled upon an arranged meeting between the captain and the beggar. They're using code words to communicate. I'll add the bit about it may even rain to your dialogue choices.
Wonderful. You're the one talking, though. Couldn't you just do it automatically? Arthur.
If we play along with this code word game, we may be able to glean some more information. Try
How?
visiting the beggar disguised as the captain.
Ow.
I must go now.
Very well then.
Okay, moving on. Yes, I figured that out. Let's go, Arthur. I'll click it right eventually. I wonder if we're equally heavy stomping around in the suit in every form, or if there's some sort of weight distribution depending on what form we have. We should probably be in a different character. I don't think it matters when they're blind.
Coins for a blind beggar.
Who knows? Just in case.
A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Oh, here, have a coin.
Thank you, friend.
Everyone's taking my money.
Looks like nasty weather.
Yes, it does. It may even rain.
Yes, it may even rain.
Ah,
We'll let him
good.
talk.
I am glad to see that they finally let you off the ship. My name is Padros the Atlantean. Let me start by saying that I make no excuses for my people. They have no right to treat you this way. I wanted to meet with you to give you a chance to escape this prison island. There is an underground network of captives who are willing to risk their lives for a chance to return to their homelands. I have been meeting with them to organize an escape. With my knowledge of the island's inner workings, we have come up with a solid plan. We leave tomorrow, and we would like you to join us.
I don't think that's going to work. Prison Island? What are you talking about? It's beautiful here.
Why do you call this a prison island?
Yours is not the first ship to be captured by the Atlantean fleet. The people of Atlantis go to such lengths to ensure that their private utopia remains unspoiled by invaders or trade. But what makes it a utopia for native Atlanteans makes it a prison for their second-class citizens.
Okay, then.
No one is allowed to leave.
I don't
You
think...
will never see your homeland or your family again.
The homeland I
Nor
missed.
will you be granted temple rights.
Ah, the last bit. The secret of immortality. Or the secret of healing as well. The waters are healing. In the game, I guess we'll call it magic, healing magic. But yeah, they actually have healing water here. That's kind of the whole thing with the artifact doing something weird and the secret of immortality and all that. It's all connected together, and that's what we are going to rescue before everything goes boom.
So, what's your plan?
Your skills were impressed upon me by a fellow countryman of yours, Amun, the Egyptian. He will give you the details of the plan, and you can find him at the windmill nearest to us. When he asks about the weather, tell him it is going to be a long winter.
Okay, then. Why should I trust you, Atlantean?
Why should I trust you?
You took
It
my
is true.
money.
You have no reason to trust me. All I can tell you is that this may be your one and only chance to escape. If you do not
He's
take
ran a scam
advantage of it,
before.
you may very well regret that decision for the rest of your life.
Give me money. You may regret it if you don't for the rest of your life. You are a scam artist.
I don't know. It sounds pretty risky.
If we're
What
caught.
if we're caught?
Death will most certainly be the punishment for this crime. But even death is preferable to living as a prisoner.
There is a guy who made lemonade, remember? He was rather happy about it.
I'll go now.
Okay. He has nothing to say about that. We're just leaving. Let's go talk to the individual in the windmill and see what he has to say about the winter.
You are probably wondering, where is everybody?
Kind of,
Let me
yes.
tell you, they are all at the festival. Oh, such a celebration you never did see. I call it the end of the world party. Because the way they carry on, oh boy, you would think that there will be no more tomorrow. I think it's in honor of the Earth Mother. But I don't know much about their religion. Since you're not a native Atlantean, I am sure that the olive oil vendor would be happy to tell you all about it.
I like this guy so much. Not only is there hints everywhere every time we go somewhere, but
Here we are.
he's always so
watch your
cheerful.
step now, huh?
You know, I've been playing games with lots of AI, like Ada and Echo and other things like that. And I would love an AI that is this cheerful, happy, and helpful in a video game. Not just sarcastic. We have that with Arthur, and that works very well. Combination between the two. Cheerful and sarcastic. And cracking jokes. It would be awesome. I'm mentally crafting my own future AI for an ocular implant that we'll all have in the future. The status norm. Kind of like having cell phones is now. What? I can make predictions. Completely baseless predictions, but still. We're time travelers in this game. We've seen the future. Hi there.
Still looks like nasty weather.
A long winter.
Yes, it looks like it's going to be a long winter.
Ah, good. Then the beggar has convinced you to join us, Ahmed. How long has it been? 10 years? 12?
5 minutes.
It's good to see you again, old friend. Well, now you see that my ship was not lost at sea. Surely everyone must think that. But soon, I will be able to tell them the truth myself.
Right. So about tomorrow. Right, we should say that.
How did you end up here?
Good hear how.
In the same manner as you. My ship was captured while on a trading voyage. They brought me back here and haven't allowed me to set foot on a ship since. I had no choice but to find work on the island. Me, a man of the sea, forced to take work as a windmill keeper. Oh, but none of that matters now.
That is a shame. That really is a shame, because he could have... all of his skills won't ever go to use again. Anyway, who's the beggar?
Who is the beggar?
He goes by the name Padros. He is an outcast Atlantean Templar. Many years ago, while only an initiate, he was blinded and expelled from the Order simply because he expressed disagreement with their holding of the Galeth's powers. His harsh punishment was a message to other initiates who felt as he did. Do not worry that Padros is an Atlantean. He is a good man who believes in our cause.
So, the Templars aren't necessarily good people, even in the grand scheme of this game and their situation.
What's the Galeth?
The Galeth is the Atlanteans' most important religious artifact. They foolishly believe it has life-giving powers. So strong is their belief that they keep it hidden from covetous eyes within the inner temple. It is always protected by a guardian Templar.
We can fix that.
What's a Templar?
We kind of already know
I
that.
have never forsaken our beliefs for their religious nonsense, but I do know that the Templars are to the Atlanteans as the High Priests are to us.
Okay.
There were other initiates who agreed with Padros?
Rebellion.
Yes, his best friend Saros finished Templar training and passed the rite of initiation, even though he secretly agreed with Padros. They have not spoken since.
What is the final rite of initiation?
Because we're going to need that.
More nonsense. They say the initiates must commune with the Galeth and ask its blessing to become a guardian Templar. Supposedly, if they are worthy, the Galeth grants them eternal life.
Close to it. Again, he rapidly aged as soon as he got off the planet. Am I spoiling something? Possibly.
So, what's the escape plan?
The plan is to escape the island while everyone is celebrating the Calas Calera. But what's more, Padros and I have uncovered a secret passage to the inner temple. Tomorrow, I will escort Padros through the passage to rescue his old friend Saros and escape with the Galeth. After, we will meet at the outer docks, board 3 ships, and sail away undetected.
Good plan. Do we need to ask what the Galeth is again? No, probably not. Secret passage.
There's an inner temple? Well, where is it, and what's your secret passage?
The inner temple lies below the main temple at the bottom of the bay. Always seawater pours down into the inner temple, powering a clockwork device. That water drains out through a pipe that passes beneath this windmill. I've broken into the pipe, and it's large enough to crawl through.
Okay, great. Clockwork. Believe it or not, back in the day, they had clockwork devices. Some of them tell time, but they were very much more primitive, I suppose. They really haven't changed that much over the last couple thousand years. But it's not so far-fetched as the game, time travel and all that, versus back in the day. So, really cool.
Why is the plan set for tomorrow?
Because forever water flows through the pipe, except during the Callus Calera. They claim the stream is redirected by their Earth Mother. Something about the lifting the Galeth in a column of water. Whatever the reason, the channel runs dry for just 1 hour on that day.
So tomorrow there's a secret way into the temple, but today is the day it gets blown up. Something like that.
What do you mean, rescue Saros?
The sword falls swiftly upon Templars who seek to abandon the Order. Even straying from the grounds is not permitted. Now we've gotten word of our plan to Guardian Templar Saros.
Prison within
He has
prison.
agreed to allow Padros access to the Galeth in return for helping him escape the watchful eyes of his brethren.
Which also will grant him eternal life. So there's that too. Eternal life and healing. Maybe he'll even get his sight back.
So, what do you want of me?
We request only that you pilot one of the escape ships.
Cool. I can do that.
What is the Kalos Kalire?
We already know
I
this,
do not
but-
know much about it, only that it is a rare event. I would suggest you ask the olive oil vendor. She is always willing to spread the tainted seed of their foolish beliefs.
Okay then.
I'll speak to you later, my friend.
Please. I must go up to fix the windmill, but you are welcome to stay if you like.
Great. I was hoping you would leave. That way I can investigate what's on the floor. We done? Hello? There! Music! We succeeded. We only get music when we chase people away. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. We apparently can't take that.
The windmill keeper said that he broke into a drain pipe and found a secret passage that leads to the inner temple. Now, for it to stay secret, he must have done his digging somewhere within the windmill. Probably under this room.
Yes, what is this?
Ah, an Archimedes screw. Of course, Archimedes won't even be a glimmer in old Ma Archimedes' eye for a few hundred years or so. Whoever beat him to the punch here should have gotten a patent. That's how people get screwed in this business.
The patent only lasts like 80 years and then whatever they extended Disney into. Look it up. Stuff's happened. It's like 100 and something years now. Ooh, rope. Rope and thing on the floor. How do we fix? How do we do? Nothing? Nothing? Well, I thought there would be something. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, that took me a few minutes to figure out. So it is there. I am not barking up the wrong tree. I need to somehow attach this rope to something, probably the wheel? The wheel. I let go of the rope. That was not a good idea. What do we attach it to, though? That's the issue. This way. Let me take a look at the wheel. Might be what we need to do. Got it! Oh, okay, thank you. So we're going to attach the rope, which is difficult to find, apparently. I'm an idiot, what can I say? There we go. And we're going to attach it to this.
This windmill is controlled by a clutch and brake system.
We know
If we
this.
disengage the brake, the windmill will turn and the power of the wind should lift that stone. That's how a moon accesses the tunnel. Turn that wheel device and the windmill should start up.
Cool. And now we have a tunnel filled with water. This is not going to help us, is it?
Look at that raging current. Too bad Dutton didn't give you the salmon jumpsuit.
Yeah, instead it's chameleon. Maybe some improvements for the future.
Well, Amun did say the water only stops on the Kalos Kalire. So if this is the only way we can get to the inner temple, we're going to have to find some way to stop the flow.
Understood. Can we leave, or do we have to disconnect all this? I have to disconnect all this. Just a second. What else? We can go and try to get access to the temple as an Atlantean himself, themselves, whatever, and go from there. I think we have to be as we are for the ferry guy, because he's waiting for us, and then straight to the temple. Right? We can change somewhere as he's looking
so
away.
Where shall I take you now, huh?
Temple. Temple, temple, temple.
The temple.
That will be 10 dramoy, please.
You're having a nice racket there. You're getting a nice little coin there. This is a wonderful coin. Do I look that smug when I get paid? Alright, to the temple. I'm an idiot. Oh. Let's go get something to deliver. So I just found out something amazing. If you press escape, you can skip the animation, the dialogue, and all that stuff, and you don't have to go through waiting. And that works for traversal as well. I had to do so much editing, didn't I? No, I didn't. Don't know why I did. Pitcher or bowl? Bowl, maybe? Bowl. We have bowl of olive oil? Is that what it is? No. Oh, yes, bowl of oil. Or pitcher of oil. You know what? Might as well do both. Because I can always pour out oil. Right? Sure, right. Hopefully one of them works. Otherwise we will have to go with medallion. Alright, one more time with things of oil. Bowl and pitcher. Come forth, strange guard.
Your medallion, citizen?
Medallion? I'm a medallion. What medallion?
What medallion?
If you do not know, you have no business being here.
I have a delivery.
The guard said that the temple is accepting deliveries from the olive oil shop. One of the vases in the olive oil shop bore the bull's head and double axe, the same seal that is emblazoned on the doors to the lock. I'm hazarding a guess here, but the gold medallion that allows entry into the temple may have that symbol on it.
Okay.
Well, then it would seem that I'm not going to the temple.
Great. So, I now have a couple canisters of oil that I can't do anything with. I could maybe put the scarf in the oil? No, I can't combine items, apparently. Okay, I have reclaimed the seal, just in case. And what we're going to have to do is hop time periods, because we can't further this one without a seal. We've got everything, but our next step is to get access to the temple itself. So we've cleared out the area, we've done all we can do. It's time to go somewhere else. I usually do the Andes Mountain one, El Dorado, last. I think there's actually a story element or something about getting all the materials together as that. So I think I'm going to continue with that, and we'll go to the Himalayan mountains, plus I like snow when it's wintertime. Snow! Why are we flying? I've never figured that one out. Totally awesome.
There's the Tibetan monastery we saw spilled all over the ravine.
Beautiful.
I have to say, it looks much better erect than wrecked.
Also, why did they build it over a ravine? Oh.
Here, Swiss Miss grows only the finest hot chocolate beans.
Yeah, chocolate? Oh, I want to make hot chocolate now. Next episode, though. Right, I was about to go and continue on. No, it's been 2 hours. Whoops. I'll have to edit that down a little bit. We'll continue here in the next episode, get as far as we can, and then probably have to hop as well to El Dorado. I know the gold leaf is... Did I spoil something? Possibly it's gold leaf. Either way, I know that's available in El Dorado, but I think there's also one here that's available. I know some things are interchangeable, and I'm hoping I can figure that out. Either way, we have our choices, so we'll get as far as we can here in the next episode. Until then, thank you all for joining me, and have fun, everyone. Enjoy your time travels.